Alright, what's up YouTube? Please like and subscribe. Let's go. Okay, so today we are running PTA, Press of Mind, Bloodline, and Cut Down with Nimbus and Gathering. And the reason why we're going PTA is one, because we're taking short trades, and Jhin Thresh usually gets prio over Alistar or Aphelios, meaning that, again, lethal tempo would not feel that good here. You could definitely make an argument for Conquer. However, Conquer against their team is a little bit hard to use, and I prefer Conquer along with Kraken Slayer and not without it. So, and one thing you notice, I kind of messed it up, but I'm letting the wave shove into me here, and this is standard gameplay when you're laning with an Alistar or Aphelios in general. You just want the wave to shove into you. Yeah, they might cheat or recon you, but there's really nothing you can do about it, so you should just let it happen and play it out. So now that the wave's here, I'm down to just last hit it, and so long as I'm not getting punished for my last hits, it's totally okay. Looks like Jhin went to go ward. Chillin'. And you always want to stand behind the minion wave when you're in these like matchups. I know it can be a bit hard because like Jhin might throw a grenade, but even then, it's really important. Also, I forgot to mention this is a D1 MMR game. Probably already showed the card, but just in case, we needed some clarity on that. So yeah, pretty much what we do here is the lane for Alistar really doesn't start until level 2 or like level 3, and honestly, it's pretty similar for Aphelios. If you want to get that once, oh, no, he doesn't want it. Wow, he's able to grab it. Smokes. That's on me. I probably should have warded for the lantern, so that's not good on my part. We could look here though. I think we could look here. I'm kind of down. I definitely think we could just go. Our Graves got out safely. Unfortunately, that gank didn't work out, so. Oh, flash on. Oh no. Oh, we definitely should have gone for Thresh there. We got all sums, but we could definitely get a kill if we just focused the right target. I think Alistar could have gone for someone else, but it's okay. It is okay. We can shove the wave out. And to be honest, wow, they're staying. So I wasn't doing a good job checking the map. I think Nid is top. Yeah, Nid is top, and they're staying, which is like, whenever you're in this situation, you check the map first, but like, Jhin's staying. Why is Jhin staying? Think about it. Like, with that HP value, he literally can't do anything. Like, even if he ends up staying, like, he doesn't get to play the game. And he just missed CS. Like, whenever you're that HP, it's just a lot better to just start recalling right away. Because now we have prio on lane. I can stack 2 waves and recall. Yo, I need you to play the game, sir. Our Alistar is definitely having a little bit of a struggle here. He doesn't quite seem to understand what we're trying to accomplish, but like right here, it's too late now, because now Nidalee can be bought. But we had a 30-second window to like really punish our opponents, and we didn't do anything. It's a bit frustrating. I definitely think we could have got more done there. I'm just gonna recall, I think. It's not the best recall timing though. I need Noon Quiver. If I had Noon Quiver gold, I'd actually just recall here, but I don't. I think what ends up happening is I clear this wave out. They're staying. I definitely think Nid's in the area. And like, if we do think Nid's here, and like, let's say that they disappeared and they recalled there, I think we'd recall at the same timing. So the wave stays roughly in the middle. Dang, that's so unfortunate. I definitely think we could have got more out of the way the lane played out, but that's okay. I'm just gonna recall right away here, and this is fine. It's gonna keep the wave in a decent spot without too much risk. And I think the number one thing is Aphelios is like, you want to control the risk always in your games. Like, you don't, it's okay to take risks and go for an aggressive play. It's not okay to go for risks when like it's completely avoidable. Like, use your risk to outplay your opponent. Don't use it to like YOLO if the jungler is like there, which we already knew she was bot side anyways, so. Okay, so see how the wave is totally fine in the middle? Game's playable. They might be here, but if this was challenger, it's like possible that they're just like waiting for me to come back to lane, but I think we're chilling. Ward river before I walk back into lane. And they die here. So let's see. I shoved the wave there because I wanted it to be harder for this Jhin to rotate to the play. In hindsight, I'm trying to think if that was the optimal play. I'm gonna go check for a pink ward and try, but I'm gonna walk away first, then walk back. Because I'm trying to give them as little information as possible. Alright, so no pink. Well, I could have sidestepped that, it's my bad. So, Thresh died. Mid's top. Should be free drag. I think it's my job here to shove the lane out. Like, you always think about what is your job right now? And so my job is to shove the lane out to make sure that Jhin Thresh can't just rotate on these guys. So they get away safely. Lane's gonna be pushing back into me, and then I'm thinking, okay, well, what I'm looking for now, I'm probably looking for a red, white, green combo swap on the lane pushing back into me. So I'll try to thin out the lane as best as possible, without overcommitting to anything. Jin's kind of it's top side, so I'm gonna let the lane shove out. If this Alistar is good, he won't hit the cannon right away, so the lane's gonna start pushing back into us. So we'll see. So like right around when the wave gets to here is where I'm gonna start playing the game. Even red white, I think their flash are still down. It's like on me. I haven't been keeping complete track of timers. Actually, you know, I bet you their flash are up because Alistar's flash up. Let's go. Nice phase rush, huge. Nah, okay, nice. So you see how I hold my ulti there? It's like really tempting to just like randomly throw your ulti out. And you notice I didn't throw my ulti for Jhin. I probably could have ulted Jhin, but in that situation, just to make sure like nothing goes wrong, I kind of just go for the flash auto to make sure I get a lot of value for my trade. Ooh, if Alistar play that right, we definitely get a kill there. It's okay though. I think I can get up plate and then get out of here. Maybe I could have ulted for Jhin because he didn't have flash, but like, let's say Thresh gets a body block on it. Jhin has higher movement speed. Well, he might not have higher movement speed, but with Nimbus Cloak, it might be hard to follow up. So I just want to guarantee that I get the kill and get out, and then I deny some CS. So like the trade works out in my favor. And then I have ult to follow up on Thresh, and right there we're checking if he has flash, and I can use my ult to finish off. I don't want to use it early. So here I'm gonna get Cloak, tier 2 boots, and a pink ward. I want to use a pink ward instead of vision, and none of the trades are really like poke based. So normally you'd be like, okay, I want a potion because I'm gonna get poked out of lane. But right here, I'd actually rather have a way to set a vision to either help myself or help Alistar set up a play. So I don't go for any potions here. And then we're just gonna look to social this wave back out. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good. Thresh is roaming. I'm gonna ping me out. So I'm gonna hard shove this, and I'm gonna go for my tower here because we're so strong, and I know that we can dive my jungler spot side. I want to just shove it, and I want to set up a play on this Jhin. So you see how I set that up, and that is a like classic swap combo. You put the tower down, you get the Calibrum grab, and so that sets you up for all your other abilities. Really, really good stuff. And then I just go for the ulti because the dive is so easy. They have Rift Herald. I think we're not gonna get first tower here, but Do we go for it? Boys, I don't think we get it. It's fine. I think we can still get tower here. And that should just be our goal. We definitely lose out on like the overall gold value, but to be honest, a Jhin that's behind is like pretty useless, so I don't really mind this. I'm gonna deny the cannon here. I'm gonna wait for the wave to come back in, and then I'm gonna take the tower because there's not too much for me to do here. So I want to just deny as much gold as possible. You see, I'm letting the cannon die. Now, okay, now I'm gonna finish the tower. Swap in front of him. And recall. Gonna get my Gale Force. And then I'm gonna recall, go mid, and then play through mid. Get mid prio, and then play for drag. I don't want to go for a play here because it's really important to recall right away. I get 2 pink wards so we can fight for this objective. Now you always want to look like who's strong, so you could say that like their top side map is actually all pretty strong. Mid messed up their jump. We could go for that here. Yeah, right here. Well played, well played. So you hold your Gale Force there always. You want to hold your Gale Force to the last. Like you use it as to execute. That's gonna follow flash. A bit early on my pink ward there, but I don't really mind. Yeah, you can get him. Ooh, see, I didn't use my Gale Force, I'm trolling. I should use Gale Force right away there. I can't follow my own advice, dude. It's time to retire. So I think my team can handle drag, in which case I want to just shove mid wave and get my own farm up. A bit greedy, but so long as I shove fast and make it hard for... Oh, they're looking for a play on me. Okay, I thought that might happen. Cool. I figured that might happen, but like the thing is, there's an opportunity cost for them doing that. Someone misses the bot wave because they decide to commit 2 mid there. So I didn't like go too far up on the wave. I played it relatively safe. And then I 7 Q to heal up. Or sorry, Infernum Q with 7 secondary to heal up. And you go for an ult instantly on the guarantee where Zed is, and then use your heal to dodge the abilities to stay alive. It's like important, like the timing's a bit hard though because you can get animation locked on your ulti. It's one of the fastest, longest animation locks. Okay. Seraphine probably doesn't want a side lane here, but neither do I, to be honest with you, so I'm just gonna send Seraphine side. If your mid laners don't want a side, try to negotiate with them, be like, yeah, listen, you gotta go side lane, but like if they still don't, it's like just take your support and go side lane. But ideally you want to send the 80 carry mid at this point, especially against teams that have a lot of people who want to like to pick you off. Here's my all-star bit there, it's my bad. I don't want to pink the lane here because I'm actually more or less looking for recall timing instead. I'm interested in going Runons here because I think the overall style of the game, I think it's still going to be like pretty team fight oriented. In which case Runons always feels really good. So I recall now while the cannon wave's coming in, I'm going to come back and I can still catch a cannon wave. It's always important like to be really quick about your recall timings though, because if you're slow about your recall timings, that's when you're going to start like falling off the tempo of the game. Like if you think it's a recall timing, I don't care if you're wrong, just commit to it and you'll learn. But if you're going to commit to a recall timing, just commit to a recall timing. Okay, so I'm back on the map. And yeah, see, I hardly missed anything. We're back at it. Alistar's like, yeah, please, man. And now I pink it because I know I'm gonna be on the map more, which means that I want to deny vision and information from them. I could kill him here. Maybe I have both sums from him. Hold on. So I hard commit to taking the tower there because the timing that Nid takes to rotate mid probably isn't fast enough. So instead I could probably bait a fight out if I do that right. Now I'm thinking like, what do I want to do next? And to be honest, there's actually nothing I should be doing on the map. The only thing I should be doing is following up my jungler on anything he wants to go for. And other than that, I'm just gonna farm mid when it's safe. Dude, you're on a board. So like right here, I'm like pretty tentative about catching the wave, because I think one of the ways that and like their team can get back into the game is by looking at me. So like as AD carry, especially as Aphelios, who has like little to no outplay, depending on the situation. Like sometimes you have huge outplay, other times like you have none, right? You got to play it by ear. And so like right here, don't have much outplay, I don't have much cover, so I'm not playing for prio. I need help, somebody help me. So yeah, I'm waiting, playing for drag. Let's see. So I could catch this wave, and this wave is good in the sense that I'm probably gonna be able to get the amount of gold that I want. It's bad in the sense that I probably take a worse back timing, because I don't think it's a cannon every single wave. But it's okay. It's 50 seconds. Usually the latest you can recall before drag is 40 seconds, so I'm down to take this recall timing. But see how it's not the cannon wave, so I'm gonna miss EXP. But Graves can catch it, so it's not as bad. This play is, yeah, you know, actually, I'm not the biggest fan of this play. It looks like it's about to work, but... And that worked because of my play earlier, by the way. But that play is like, they're making a fight without their most fed member. And like, yeah, it works. But like, imagine their whole team is ready to rotate there. It doesn't work out for us. Now you're left with the fed Aphelios, who has no job because his teammates are all dead. Works out, but I'm not the biggest fan of the play. I'm gonna go bot here and just shove out because there's something to do mid. I could rotate mid, but I don't really think it's worth it. I'm already too far away committed from the play. I'd rather just focus on farming and denying them value from being elsewhere. And if you notice, I'm using Inferno to shove, which is, I guess, kind of obvious, but you can use Inferno to shove and just use grab for everything else, and you'll rotate guns just fine. I would have helped for drag if he didn't take the plant, but actually I guess I can still help. I want to go mid here. Same concept. So this is like the rinse and repeat that you want to do always on AD carry. It's like same concept. What are we supposed to do? Not much. I actually might die here. It might be greedy for me to catch the wave here, because this is a timing where my teammates all back, but I didn't. So looks like Graves is pathing towards top side. So I'll just check for top scuttle. It'd be kind of troll if I took it from him. Or if I took his jungle camps here, because he'd probably lose his mind. You generally, like, if you're gonna start taking jungle camps, take them on the timings where your junglers are pathing away, and you'll get more value. Because they don't really mind, because they'll probably spawn back when they come back. That Rift Herald's like really not doing much, so even if they took my inner tower, I don't really care. I'll rotate if they overstay, but I think Camille can kill it, and instead I'll just shove mid. And like one thing that's really important is like delegating your time and like deciding like when you want to fight. So like right here, I'm just like, I don't get much value from fighting with you guys. Instead, I can just recall, get my BF sword, and I'll be back on the map pretty strong. See, perfect recall timing, not gonna miss anything. Pretty good CS. I'm just in a really good spot to carry, right? And this is like so key. Like as a carry, to be in the perfect spot to carry is about like not making random mistakes. Okay, kind of hate my jungler for taking that wave there. He's making me look bad, but you know, it's okay. I'll just take all his camps later. So again, we're back to chilling, looking for plays. Graves, follow up on Graves. Always looking at the map. Gonna clear mid. Go from here. And you notice that like if I had Kraken Slayer here, I could probably thread in a Baron Rush. But when you don't have Kraken Slayer, if you're going Gale Force Aphelios, you need 3 items to be able to rush Baron. If not, you take it a lot slower. So it's a little fun fact for you guys. The Baron Rush is quite difficult with the Gale Rush. Gale Force. Okay, they're going for that play, and that's the kind of play 80 carries can't really follow up on anyways. Like a fog of war fight that's really deep, you can't really follow up on. It's pretty easy to get picked off. So what do we do? So good. I could fight Nar here. I'm not too worried about him. If he actually wants to go for this, I'm down. Yeah, so make them overcommit for you. It's a lot easier. And so there's not much to do here. So instead, it's been top, so their camps are probably up. Dang, someone else took them. But like when there's nothing else to do on the map, you just check for enemy camps. Dude, no camps up. It's okay. They're all dead, so I can at least get bot farm. And you just play the map. That Gnar wanted all the smoke though. You see that? He wanted all the smoke. I was like, yo, chill, bro. Darn, all the camps just came up, but it's too late. Whew. Yo, I think he could have had me there. So instead, like, there's nothing to really recall for. My next recall is 2.1k. So I told you, Graves, I would be taking your camps, and it's happening. And this is why Runons is also really nice. Runons just accelerates your farming and your shoving. But I'm gonna hold on to the last tick of Calibrum just in case we can go for a pick or something. Right here. Oh yeah. My Alistar wants all the smoke. Okay, but who saw my perfect Calibrum placement? Hello? Did you see that? So right here, I really want to recall for my IE, but I actually don't recall. And the reason why is because positioning on drag matters more than getting your item, as long as your team is equally as strong. So right here, if I recalled here, get out my team's positioning, it'd be really rough. And so if they fought, I feel really bad. So instead, I'm helping my team get positioning. I'm not going to shout out mid here because I think we're going to go for a rush. We're just going to pull it. We could also look to kill Nidalee though. Make sure you pull it. Okay. Really want to look for a grab here. Nid's looking from over here. Wow, I don't know what hit me. I misplayed that fight really hard. Oh my god. Cut the tape. That fight didn't happen. I'm trying to think. I think I got hit by Ocean Drag. I could be wrong, but once you get slowed by Ocean Drag, it's like pretty doomed. I played that fight wrong in a lot of ways. I missed my grab on Zed because he ulted it. There's just a lot of things went wrong there. Not the best, but it's okay. I think we're gonna end up getting drag. Right there, conceptually, I don't think I was wrong in like my thought process there, but I should be standing a bit further to the left and then throwing my grab at a better angle anyways, so I can play more for myself. That's okay. So I'm gonna get 2 pinks here. There's nothing else to get really. And what 2 pinks is gonna get me is vision on Baron control. And what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna set up mid wave, go into the jungle, clear vision, set up Baron, and try to get a pick. Get 1 pick, we can probably go for Baron. I'm also gonna try to swap out my guns here and get the guns that I think I can rush Baron with, which is red, white, or green, white in this scenario. It's just Jhin Thresh. Darn, I'm so sad. That was gonna be the perfect Aphelios game. That was gonna be my clickbait title, dude. Okay. That's alright. And you always see how I auto attack and I hold grab. Really important to do that. It's mine. It's not mine. Just go to. I think we could get. Oh, actually, we could take Inip here. That's fine. We're so strong. We could probably force an end as well. If not, we'll just go Baron. Inip to Baron. But yeah, it's always like really important to hold on to grab it's something that, like, even in my play, I like to think I'm pretty decent at Aphelios, but like I've noticed you can hold it like just longer than you think. Like there's like a level of mind game to it where depending on how well you hold grab and like when you hold grab, you can force your opponents to do some pretty stupid stuff. It's pretty cool actually. Like once you start playing the mini game, you'll know what I'm talking about. Get rid of him in front of me here because Chakrams just do more damage. I think I get the Baron debuff though, because I'm tanking it, which makes it do less damage. Yeah, I do 50% less damage. So that's why like when you're hitting Baron, you want to actually stand a bit further back with your Chakrams, because you're gonna get the damage debuff. Probably a decent stopwatch time. I'm gonna red pot. I probably shouldn't red pot here. I think stopwatch is good here. I think red pot's not good because there's no guaranteed fight that's gonna happen, so you get a lot less value from red pot. Red pot's more valuable when you have a fight that you know is coming up, and we clearly don't have a fight coming up. It's gonna be all sieging. It's really good though. We have mid shoving, got our team moving towards the bot inner. The lane that has the furthest out tower is usually where you want to go. And right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm shoving, but I have red on last tick. So if a fight starts right away, I'm ready to team fight. And if not, I can just get the green. And then they can't engage on me. So put one tower down. I had Gale Force, but same concept. You want to shove out the wave a bit though beforehand, so you're not too, your towers don't waste. Then same idea, one tower. And that should do it, guys. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.